All right, welcome back, guys. I'm now going to show you how to do the limit process to find the derivative, or how to find the derivative by using the limit process. So we're going to have this function, f of x equals x cubed plus 2x, and we're going to use this limit process, if you remember. It's a little weird at first, but I'm going to go through it step by step. But it says f prime of x, which is the derivative of x, is equal to the limit as delta x goes to 0 of f of x plus delta x minus f of x all over delta x. So let's start off with making sure. Let's show you. The key thing is to make sure we don't. The key thing is to understand what you're going to replace with the x here. So we're going to have that f prime of x is equal to the limit as delta x goes to 0 of f of x plus delta x. So instead of just putting x cubed, you're going to put x plus delta x cubed there. So we're going to have x plus delta x cubed plus 2 times x plus delta x. Maybe I should make that in black, or, well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Let me make this in a different color. X plus delta x. Now this is just this first part here. From there, you're going to then subtract f of x, or just this whole thing again. So minus x cubed plus 2x. All over delta x. The key is to set it up correctly. If you set it up correctly and take your time when you're working through this, it's actually not too bad, because all you want to do is think of the delta x like it's a variable. Think of it as like a y or a z. So you're going to distribute it, multiply it, all that stuff, just like you would with a normal variable. So going to the next step, this will be the limit as delta x goes to 0. So we're going to cube this. So that's going to be x plus delta x times x plus delta x times x plus delta x plus 2x plus 2 delta x minus, again, x cubed, or let's actually take away the parentheses, minus x cubed minus 2x all over delta x. I may have to write smaller, but we'll see. Now, this will be equal to the limit as delta x goes to 0. And some professors, some teachers are super strict about writing this each time. I'm like back and forth with it, but at least practice writing it each step for the first couple of problems that you do like this, because you want to make sure you conceptualize this and it sticks in your head. So this is just going to be, doing multiplying and all that. So we would have x times x. So x squared plus x delta x plus x delta x plus delta x squared. That times x plus delta x plus 2x plus 2 delta x. Oh man, I'm going to run out of space. Plus 2x plus 2 delta x close parentheses minus x cubed minus 2x. Here we go, I'm going down low. All over delta x. Okay. So limit as delta x goes to 0. Now we multiply this one more time by each of these by x. So again, each of these by x. Now this right here makes 2. This is going to be just to save a step, this is 2x delta x. We're going to multiply those 3 terms by x. So we'll have x cubed plus x squared delta x. X squared plus x, or sorry, plus 2x squared delta x. We're doing x, plus 2x squared delta x plus x squared delta x. No, sorry, plus x times delta x squared. Whew, that would have been bad. Plus x times delta x squared plus, now I multiply each of these by delta x. Let's use a purple actually so I don't mess up. So now we distribute this to all of them. So delta x times x squared. So x squared times delta x times 2x times delta x. So plus 2x times delta x squared plus delta x times delta x squared, so plus delta x cubed. Please, I hope I didn't make a mistake. Oh no. Okay. Plus 2x plus 2 delta x minus x cubed minus 2x. Oh man, this is a long over delta x. Okay, let's do some canceling now. Let's take a step back. X cubed minus delta, or x cubed minus x cubed, those go away. Those go away. What can we combine? Do we have x squares we can combine? Or any x's left by themselves? Oh yeah, we have 2x minus plus 2x minus 2x. Those go away. So let's see if we have any x squares. So 2x squares plus, nope, 2x squares. 2x squared delta x, so these two will combine. So we'll have 3x squared delta x. So let's go next step right here. So this and this will combine. No, sorry. This and this and this. This and this. So we'll get 3x squared delta x. Then we got x times delta x here and 2x plus delta x there. So this and this, so plus 3x delta x squared plus a delta x cubed plus 2 delta x. Are there any more delta x's by themselves? Looks like that's only one, so plus 2 delta x. All over delta x. Hey guys. All right, moment of truth. Now, you can factor out a delta x wherever you see a delta x. So that gets canceled. This powers down. Each of these powers down. So this will be equal to the limit as delta x goes to 0. A delta x cancels there, so we have 3x cubed plus, so the delta x goes away, plus 3x delta x x cubed. Wait, there's no, did I put x cubed? I should have put x, this should be x squared. Whoops. Yeah, because this is what, this came from here and here, yeah. Let me fix that. Plus 3, so 3x squared plus 3x delta x. This becomes just delta x squared. Don't make fun of me, guys, because I'm down here. Plus delta x squared plus 2. All over 1, because the delta x in the bottom goes away, so it's just like 1. Now okay. So here it says as the limit as delta x goes to 0. So wherever you see a delta x, just assume that's going to 0. That's what's essentially going on. So what you have is 3x squared plus 0 plus 0 plus 2. So this marker's almost dead, but 3x squared plus 0 plus 0, so that this just goes away. So 3x squared plus 2. You can say over 1 or just 3x squared plus 2. But this is your answer. And there you go. See, look at all that work. It looks pretty cool, right? So, like, next time you're like at home and your parents are bugging you and like you know, want them to stop bugging you, just bust this out and like start acting like you're working this through, and they're probably gonna just walk away. People don't like seeing this complicated stuff, so this stuff is gonna change your world, like, because you're gonna look really smart. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.